Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome. I love that you're joining me no matter when you're watching. I love to know, so please just kind of, if you're catching this on the replay, you know it's the replay because that little live button is not flashing above my head. Guys, I'm Jessica. I'm owner and designer here at Pure Grace, and I love that you're watching with me. So we're gonna dive right into tonight's project. I'm gonna play with one of the newest colors from Junk Monkey. I think you saw me play with the 3 the other day. Used a little bit of Canterbury last night. No, not last night. Tuesday. And so tonight we are going to play with the new Sage Flower. Guys, this is a beautiful green. And this is what it looks like in on one of those things that I painted over the weekend when we got them in. It's beautiful. I think it's just a nice pastel-y green, and I thought it would kind of go perfect for this. I went to Salvation Army today. Let me tell you, Salvation Army had like nothing. Oh my goodness, bless them. They had more clothes, but nothing in the home goods section. Is anybody else having that problem with their local thrift stores? Oy, I need to find a new thrift store, I think. Anybody want to go with me? Not that I have a lot of time, but we can squeeze it in small increments. So this is really cute. It's tall. It's terracotta. It's nothing fancy, but I think it's delightful, right? So let's paint, and then we're going to add a little bit of rope trim to it because I can, and I want to. Oh, you know what? I'm going to heat the sticker up. Guys, if you have trouble with stickers on the bottoms of your things or whatever it might be, grab your blow dryer, heat gun, whatever, and just heat it up real quick. And usually, it comes off a whole lot easier. Look at that. See how quick and easy that was? Just a little bit of heat on there. If for some reason it leaves residue, my favorite trick is some lemon essential oil. If you get it on glass or something like that, rub on a little essential oil. I typically use lemon. I think you can use lime as well. Any of the citruses really work great. But lemon is the one that I choose. Of course, I've got doTERRA because that's my favorite. My favorite. But we'll leave it right at that. I know it's a great debate. Hello guys, how are you? As you hop on, say hello. I love to know that I'm not here by myself. So I would like to kind of keep my paint not in the unit itself. That's not really a unit. In it at all. I don't know what this was used for. It doesn't have any cracks. It's a beautiful terracotta pot. I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit painter's tape, and I'm going to just come right inside the lip, and we're going to mask it off. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I really want to keep it kind of clean. Hey Rashonda, how are you? This fine Thursday. Oh my goodness, today was beautiful. Holy moly. I was so thankful. The day started off a little chilly, to be honest. It had like that fall vibe. Ooh, I'm not ready for that. For us that live in the north, we're not ready. But it was beautiful. The day warmed up nicely. My yard is mowed. Guys, I have a lawn person now, which I'm totally psyched about. I think it's going to be fantastic. Kind of take some things off my plate a little bit, which is a blessing. All right, we're going to just put a little bit more right here. And right there we go. And that finishes that baby off. Okay, so I'm happy with that. It's not perfectly round, but that's okay. Has anybody done any fun paint projects today? There's a little spot right here. I'm going to go ahead and just sand that down. Wow, that sounds really easy. I forgot how simple terracotta sand. Any little imperfections. You can definitely tell it's not sealed. Oh, I love it though. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, I love it. So tonight I worked on a bunch of meals for my grandfather, so I can take those down there tomorrow night. I think we ended up with 7 meals, so he's got plenty. And then a dessert, and then my mom made him coffee cake earlier. Probably a little bit for her too. I couldn't eat it though. Let me tell you, when you restrict yourself on certain things, and there's a reason why I'm doing it, I have to, trying to take your health back sometimes, right? Sometimes you got to make sacrifices. Okay, let's get to painting. I'm going to paint right over these cute little baby feet. You put the last couple coats of banana peel on a footstool, you read it. Ooh, very nice. You're looking for silver wax now. Ooh, I have a couple of them. If you were close, I would be more than happy to share what I got. I can't see the rest of your comment. It won't let me. Ooh, all in the new paint colors. The paint colors are beautiful, aren't they? So we are diving right into the sage green, guys. I'm going to grab a stir stick. Stir that up, get all that yummy goodness off the bottom, mix it in. Oh, it's so much fun what we do, right? And the amazingness of changing something, right? You found it. Awesome. With paint, right? And Junk Monkey is my favorite. Guys, if you're in the state of Maine, we are the retailer to come to. We've got all the colors, and I'd love to see you. We are open again this weekend, so take Fridays off, which is awesome. So we're gonna come in, I'm gonna do one side, and then I'll come back and do the bottom. It covers on this terracotta, just beautifully. It's funny, just a little bit ago, I looked like even more of a hot mess. I was sweaty from the kitchen. Anytime you have to cook in the middle of summer, right? Anybody else with me? I try not to, but, and we use Home Chef. Have you guys used Home Chef? Oh, if you haven't, let me know, because I can send you a link to try it out. It's fantastic. I love it. It makes the meals easy. You can pick what you want, and I am in love with the program. It really does make it simple. I think it's pretty affordable, and it keeps me out of the grocery store. Only thing is we kind of buy only the meals for my grandfather, so we got to get a little bit better at doing stuff for ourselves too, right? Make our weeks a little easier. But eating paleo is a little bit challenging. I am finding I have salads every night. Nothing wrong with that though. All right, so this is fantastic. It's going on beautifully. We are gonna seal this with some banana peel. And then we're gonna add a little bit of a rustic rope detail because we can, and I love rope. It's just, I think it's classic. I probably should have started with the bottom first, huh? I'm not gonna worry about it. It's got a fun little detail right there. I've thought about putting a resin rose over it. What do you guys think? That would be kind of cute over that wording. I like it though. This is such a pretty color. Such a beautiful color. Now you could go over this with the brown wax, the black wax, any of those colors, and seriously, it would, one, add a lot of depth and dimension and some character, right? We all love character, and you know how much I love character. You're like, Jess, you are a character. That's what makes me me. All right, I'm gonna do the bottom as well. I'm going to do the bottom, and then I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. Let's clean up these lines. I don't like symmetrical, round ones. So we're just going to fix those a little bit. There we go. So I will use the heat gun, get that bottom nice and dry before we put it right back down. Fun. We've got, see, this one's already dry. Of course, your terracotta just soaks in that beautiful paint. Oh, it's stunning. Okay, whoops. I'm gonna dry that bottom, just help it out. It's not gonna take long. Like, I can already see the top is dry. Crazy. So this is gonna be a quick update. But it just kind of goes to show, if you have some terracotta pots, I just replanted some of my Christmas cactus. I've got one more to replant. And they're in terracotta pots. How quick and easy it would to change up the colors, right? I don't think it would take any time at all to change up the colors. Alright, that is dry. Sometimes, guys, you gotta use whatever is available. And my wrist was it. I forgot to turn notifications off, guys. It's okay. Oops, that's still wet. So we're gonna do this part. Ooh, you know what? I should have looked for a round table. But I went to Salvation Army today. And I picked up this and one other piece because they really did not have a lot at all, which kind of made me sad. It made me want to go and purge out my kitchen and areas within my house to help them out a little bit, right? But I found this and another piece, and then I saw cake plates. I have this thing for cake plates. I love anytime we do a table or something like that, just to add some dimension. I love anything to raise it. I had a friend that helped kind of train me a little bit because we used to put on tons and tons of banquets and events for the church I worked for. And she's like, you've got to use dimension on your tables. Not everything should be one flat across, which makes sense. It's more pleasantly appealing to your eyes, right? And so I saw this cake plate. Only $6.99, had a heavy dome, and I didn't buy it when I went earlier in the day. One, I was running out of hands, and I only have two, and I did not want to break that. So I thought, well, maybe after work I can swing over real quick, and hopefully it's still there. Guess what? It was still there. I was so excited. So it is home with me now. But I really like, it's just something about it. Pedestals, right? I should show you how we make some of ours. Okay, that is really, really cute. I'm gonna let that dry. And it does not need 2 coats. That's the amazing part about this. I'm gonna flip this over and we're gonna paint the bottom. You know what, maybe let's take these little, no, they don't wanna come. We're gonna grab this. We're just gonna shave them off a little bit because I can put new ones on. Okay, I don't know if my safety director is still on here, but turn your eyes. Okay. I saw she was a minute ago, so that's my only concern. Okay, nice. One more to go. And I will put new feet on. There we go. How quick and easy was that? Paint right over those cutie pies. I like it. All right, put him there to dry. And then what we're gonna do, because I'm done with this, didn't need 2 coats. The 2 lightest colors, Rosy and Sage Flower, let me just say, they go on beautifully and they dry beautifully. They're just, even though they're a light pastel, they're beautiful. Holy moly, they're beautiful. Okay. And guys, for those that are not familiar, this is the clay mineral resin paint. Thank you, Rashonda. I think it's beautiful. Which, out of all the 3 colors, which one is your favorite? I'm going to come in and we're going to distress this a little bit. And then we're going to poly it. They're so, they're beautiful to begin with. So I love them all so far. Let's use this one. This one's a little bit heavier grit. Let's see, what is this? I don't know. Maybe a 220. This might be a 220, and I think this is a 320. That one's 320. So we're gonna come in, and I'm just gonna, now you could wet distress this, so come in with like a baby wipe, and oh, Rosie, yes, it's beautiful. We've used it a few different times. The sign I posted today, that we use the Canterbury and Sandy Tan Toes. The 2 together are just gorgeous. But it almost made a really light color to it, to the Canterbury. Oh, all right. So the amount of distress, guys, that you put on here, it's totally up to you. So go over my lettering almost like I would like a ball jar. Blow that away. I like it. I'm gonna do, you know, maybe a little bit around the bottom. Also gonna smooth it out a little bit. Using this grit, I'm not heavy pressing, but I am enough that we've got all kinds of dust here, but it just kind of smooths out your paint, gives it a really nice finish. And then we're going to go back to the bottom and do a little bit more distress. And my little sandpaper is getting a little, there we go. Pretty. I think this was just the right color for this. So soft. Have you guys played with Junk Monkey paint? If you have, let me know in the comments below. And if you have you felt how soft it gets after you sand it down and then put your wax or whatever finish you're doing on it? Holy moly. A little bit more right there. Okay, so I'm covered in it now. Hey Michelle, how are you? Hey Christy, how are you? Have your new colors come in? Have you guys played with the Junk Monkey paint? I think I want it semi-clean, so I'm not going to add a lot of distressing to you. You love it. You think you're done with all of your fall stuff in that color. I think you should, Christy. I think that's a great idea because it's such a pretty color. Mix this, especially coming into it, that Canterbury I think is really pretty with fall color too. Not as much with Rosy, but definitely the Canterbury and the Sage. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm gonna grab this, kind of dust off some of this stuff. All right, we're also gonna distress this cute little pedestal, or this cute little, what is this considered? I have no idea. Little base. I can't pick a favorite, I don't think yet, out of, you haven't tried the Canterbury yet? It's beautiful. Like, it is really pretty. It can lighten up really easily, but I think if you took that and put like a dark wax over it, that'd be really nice. Okay. We are going to add, I want to make sure all my paint, my dust is off of here, and I'm not taking the painter's tape out of the middle. Oh no, you'll have a rosy fall in Christmas. I love it. I don't see why not. I don't know what we're doing. We change up the themes of our Christmas trees here in the shop a little bit. Of course, we display all of the pieces that we, the ornaments that we make. And they're all kind of pretty similar. A lot of them have a lot to do with the lake and living in Maine. But that doesn't mean to say we can't have some fun with some cute colors. That Rosie is pretty dang cute. Okay. We are getting every last drop out of this can, guys. Seriously. I don't know if you can tell. There's not a lot in here. All right. Michelle, your paint, did you pre-order paint with me? Or I might be thinking of a couple other people. But in case you did, it's here. We do have a couple left from those that pre-ordered with us. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. We're going to start with the base. And I am using the banana peel in the matte finish. I just love the matte finish. Nothing wrong with the glossy. The glossy has a time and a place for that. But pray I don't drop this, y'all. It's light, but I'm only holding on with a small little portion. So let's try the base. I can see this could be a problem. It'll be a good arm workout, so I don't have to do one later. A little better handle on it. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful sunset. This is beautiful. When I saw the both of these, I was like, yes, I will take it. I think it was only $1.99 maybe. It might have been a little. It was $2.99. Excuse me. How is that possible? My order came to only a couple. Maybe I had a discount on it. I don't know. That's nice. Oh, I see a spot here we gotta get. A little heavy in the rim, so I'm just gonna remove that a little bit. And guys, anything, so the rule of thumb, this is how I do things. If something has a lot of wear and use and that kind of thing, I'm going to use banana peel. I have this question a lot. If I'm doing a picture or something that's not going to be handled a lot, I use wax. But banana peel is pretty much it the rest of the time. And we do have that back in stock as well. We were out for a short time. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna flip that over. We're gonna paint the bottom. You're gonna get all the sides. So pretty. Okay, there's that. So now we can get the top. I've got all the edges already. All sides, not edges, all the sides. You're highlighting rosy with silver wax and going over with the iridescent. I bet that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, what a color combo. I'm gonna have to try that. I need to play with some of the waxes that I have. Hopefully when it goes live and we can order more waxes for you guys to try out. Hopefully I'm setting money aside so we can order them. I try and be very budget conscious here in the store. Okay, we're gonna do, I see a little bit here we missed. And you can tell, guys, where, I think, where you have polyed and where you have not. Kind of just lets, the paint lets you know. This is so pretty, guys. Okay, I'm gonna just spin her around just a little bit. I have silver. I think gold would go amazing over the Canterbury. I think even the gold would go really nice over this, but silver I think would like take it to a whole other notch. Oh, I have some black wax that would be really pretty. Okay. So those that don't know, I use two Paint Pixie brushes. Do they look alike? They don't, but they're both Paint Pixie. They're both fantastic. So this is kind of my go-to. This is the number 8. I love it. So if you guys are in the market for brushes, let me know because I can invoice and mail these out to you. They're amazing. Okay. Let's go ahead and I want to seal this because then dry it. Because then we're going to add the little hot glue. We're going to add a rope detail. I think. Because the top coat, it goes on really nice. Doesn't take much time to dry. I could see redoing my entire terracotta collection in this color. But this will go in the shop for sale this weekend. If you're in the market for a cute little terracotta pot, I don't know, you know what would be really cute? Some of that tall grass, make it even bigger, or something and spill over. The possibilities are endless. African violets are my favorite. You could put those in there. Very nice. Just dry this little rim really quick. Oh my goodness, this is so soft. Like, that's just beautiful. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I think we need to, is just gonna add just the right pop. Let me grab my little thingamabobs. My scissors may or may not cut this. Oh, I have hiccups. Oh no. I will put the seam in the back in case you want to hide it. So we are going to cut it right there. So satisfying. Comes off that easy. And I get this off Amazon. I love it. I can give you a link if you're looking for some good nautical rope. This is it. So we need to trim a little bit off. Let's see. Maybe a smidge. I didn't account for my fingers in the way. Okay. So dramatic, Jessie. So dramatic. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Oh, that's perfect fit. I love when a plan comes together, guys. Okay, so I have some good heavy-duty glue right here. That's empty. So let's grab this. Do that, and we are going to make sure that fits in the back, and it does. It's like it was planned. Little nautical rope is just sometimes the right addition to stuff. So I like to hold it on there, let it really, really make sure it's dry. Okay, and we're gonna do a few more little dollops. And I'm just running that hot glue right under that lip. Very nice. Do you guys like to embellish things, or do you keep them plain? For me, it really depends upon the project. I have lately really been enjoying embellishing things. Whoops. Well, we'll have to get that, won't we? Oh, I see it. I have a table, right? Lots of space underneath. Things disappear. But recently we did some organizing, right? So I've got organized shelves there. Everything's got little bins. I have a shipping bin. So now when I'm looking for things, our shipping scale, our thank you notes, all the good stuff is all in there. Okay. We'll do this side. I am a total mess. But yeah, it was nice to come home today and the yard was mowed. Thank God for landscapers. Finally. Finally a little help getting all that taken care of. You know, you try and do all the things, right? And sometimes we get overwhelmed with stuff, do too much at one time, and I'm notorious for that. Taking on, that's hot, more than I can chew, but I still try really hard. All right, that's awesome. Okay, see how cute that is? We're just gonna do the one. I think it adds so much. Just the right amount of detail. We're gonna come in, let's take our tape off of the inside. So that's gonna give us a nice clean line inside, which makes it look professional. Sometimes, guys, don't be afraid to use painter's tape. All right, so guys, that is sage flower, and I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? Is this not a gorgeous color? So you take your little base. It's got this cute little base on it. So adorable. Nice little, so let me bring it up so you can see some of the detail. right? So all we did is sand the color back a little bit. We added a little bit of rope. So yeah, you can see the little bit of joining, but not bad at all. I love it. So you got a little detail on the bottom. I like that little lip. It's super cute. So when you put it on the resting tray, like adorable. All right, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I love that you were here. Take a second, share our videos, because I love when you do that, because that definitely gets our name out there, shows other people the fantasticness of this paint or the projects that we're doing. I just love it. So have a great evening or day, whatever it is that you are watching this. Many blessings to you, and I'll see you next time.